Well, what an incredible couple of nights of League Cup football we have had. 10 teams from the Championship knocked out by lower division opposition. We've got the Preston manager Ryan Lowe, we've got the former Leyton Orient and Reading midfielder Joby McAnuff, and our EFL expert Mark Clement with us. No doubt the big story, Mark, and that is Middlesbrough going out to League One Barnsley. 0-0, a late goal, loads of changes I know, but nonetheless, Chris Wilder hates losing. Chris Wilder hates losing friendlies, so he won't be a happy man.
Was it 9 that went out last night?
Yes.
To lower league opposition?
Yes, so now 10. Because Barnsley are in League One.
Yeah, and Sheffield Wednesday beat Sunderland as well, so that's 11.
That's annoying, you've got me there. Fine.
And then last week, Cambridge, they played a week early, put out Millwall. So half the Championship clubs have gone out at the hands of lower league opposition. Listen, it's early days. I think Ryan's just said it in context there, that priorities perhaps lie elsewhere. Nevertheless, I would say, and I've been in this situation as a supporter of one of the clubs that's gone out tonight, you go there, you pay your money, you expect your team to put out a strong enough lineup against lower league opposition that you will be going into the draw that's about to take place. So there'll be a hell of a lot of disappointment sitting around there. It's not absolutely terminal, it's not the end of the world, but you'll be darn disappointed.
I agree, yeah. I think as a manager, you want to make sure that you go out putting up a fight and a performance. I think that the teams that have gone out, one thing I will say is, you know, obviously the priority is the Championship. And also, I've said to numerous people, I still think last week we were a week off. You know, starting the season on the 30th of July, I don't think that's ever been done before, Joe, even in your day and my day. Normally, to give you the opportunity, we got offered to play our game after the Saturday of the first game. So I think it was the 2nd of August we got offered to play Huddersfield. We said no because we didn't want a quick start. We wanted to give the lads a bit of a rest. And I feel some teams now, why they've probably weakened the teams, when I say weakened the teams, played a lot of fringe players. And I think 8, 9, 10, 11 changes is quite a lot, as Joe referred to before. 5, 6 changes I'll have, because the 5 or 6 changes now, you know, especially in the cup competition, you can make 5 subs and in the Championship. So I think it's okay, 5 changes, but when you get to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, it's a little bit tough, isn't it?
Am I supposed to like this phrase, priorities elsewhere, Joby? Am I supposed to?
Clem, it's a really good point, because I have been sitting there thinking about it, and again, as a player, I would always look at any game as an opportunity to go and do well. And I think what you do get sometimes when the manager does make as many changes as that, you can get a mentality of you're not quite going to be at the level, and it does what I do.
Do you know what, Joby? We're just going to get you back on a better line. It's been fine all night, but he did say his technical issues would come in at some point.
Jinx.
I'm pleased it's happened at 9:47.
Yeah, no,
I agree with you. But some teams and some clubs don't plan to go through to the next round, Clem. They just think, you know what, we're out, we're budget for be out of the first round, and then anything is a bonus. So I think the clubs that have gone out, I think they'd be disappointed going out, especially, and the fans should be disappointed going out. But if they've gone out with a good battle and a hard fought, and okay, they've lost on penalties or lost by a fluky goal or whatever, that's a bit different. Look, I'm a fan myself. You know, when I go and watch Liverpool and they play all the kids in the Carabao Cup, it disheartens me, especially if they get beat. So I get that point of view, but there's obviously teams and clubs that I think, you know what, don't want any distractions. I remember the Championship manager saying to me last year when I was down in Plymouth, whoever wins today's in trouble. I was like, really? I didn't want to hear that. I want to hear, come on, we're having a good game today. Whoever wins was in trouble. And what he was basically saying was the backlog of games that were coming thick and fast, you wouldn't have been able to deal with them. So
isn't that just realism, though?
Yeah, it is, but the fact of the matter is, I know some managers now and some Championship managers will be thinking, thank God we're out that competition. All right, there's going to be a bit of disappointment, but if they win on Saturday afternoon, it puts everything right. Don't everyone forgets the cup.
Well, wait a sec. That's all right saying that afterwards, but you're saying are you saying some managers are going into those games? I can't. I almost can't say. I can't say wishing to lose the game, but
I understand the phrase you mean. It's not that any manager, surely, Ryan, ever wants to lose a game. The point is they're not going to be as bothered about losing it as if they played the same team.
I'm not saying they've gone